What's up? What's up? What's up? What's the word? What's the word? Can y'all hear me? Checking 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. What's going on? What's going on, ladies and gents out there? What's good? Dang, y'all came in. What's up, Chris? Long time, bruh. Been a while. Yes, absolute. Austin Rice is in the building. What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? You know these late night choppers. I ain't did one of these in a minute. These don't be pretty good. I be thinking about some real shit, man. How y'all been, man? How y'all been out there? Why is this thing? I got this stupid thing on my board. I can't remove it. But anyway, it's coming up while I'm talking. I can't see some shit on the stream, y'all. What's shit, man? So it may take me a second. But what's good, y'all? What's good? What's good out there? How y'all doing, man? Yes, yes, yes. Gonna be a good late night chop up. Gonna be a good late night chop up, man. So y'all come on in the building. Let me see something real quick. Mhm. Yeah, So yeah, man. How's y'all night going tonight? And I hope everything is good with you guys on that side. Um, I wanted to talk a little bit tonight. A couple things I want to run by you guys. I have some exciting news. I was going to share it to you guys on Sunday. I can talk a little bit about it now because, um, we've been building over here. We all about building. We all about the building. And your boy just got invited to do a presentation to show my collection, my spring collection at Norfolk State. I know it's a HBCU. But I know every year they do something called Something in the Water in Virginia. Pharrell Williams hosted, but they said this year they didn't get get all the permits. I heard, and I think they're having a hard time getting all the permits because that joint be packed. All the celebrities be coming down there. It'd be crazy down there. So what they doing is doing that in Norfolk, and I think part of it too to kind of welcome in Michael Vick football season, and they're doing like a concert type style down there. So it's gonna be lit. They had Ralph Lauren and a couple other major brands. Hugo Boss, I think, is doing something, and pretty dope. And Why they ask your boy, man, to show his collection, bro? Yes, indeed. Y'all heard it correct. Pharrell Williams is going to be down there. I think he's going to show the Louis Vuitton pieces. It's going to be lit. So I'm looking forward to that. Let's see. Yes, indeed. It's gonna be a big deal, man. Looking forward to it. I appreciate all the love and support thus far. Can y'all imagine? Now I'm up there with Pharrell Williams and doing a showcase in front of hundreds, thousands of people. Again, ain't nothing new, but the level is going up now, and I'm excited about that. So to all y'all supporters, I want to thank y'all again. It's good, man. Y'all kind of quiet up in here tonight. But anyway, I want to talk a little bit tonight about really a conversation I had tonight. I mean, well, this evening, one of the guys that helped me do some of the graphics on my clothes, and we was kind of wrapping it up. He's from Afghanistan, and we were just kind of just chopping it about life. You know what I mean? He a young dude though. He was younger than I thought. He's 20. No, I said 20. He's 30. He told me his story, and he's married guy and he has 2 kids. Real cool cat, man. And he was just talking to me about just life and really how his story. He came over here to build, and he told me that he ain't get no help. He said, he tried to get jobs here and there. He said, but he didn't want no government assistance. He didn't want anything. And he left his wife back at home at the time, and she was in school too. She was a medical surgeon, and he wanted her to, finish up while he getting busy over here. And I got a lot of respect for dude. I like his hustle. Smart cat. And I thought he was a little older because of his maturity, so we were just having a good time. We was chopping it up. And I asked him, I said, so how's it like, man, in your country, man, like as far as the women? What's up, Scant? I said, as far as the women, How does that work? He said, really, man. He said over there they get married. The girls when they basically had their period, their menstrual cycle or whatever. He said they get married as early as 14 to 15. I said, whoa. I said, really? He said, yeah, that's just normal. It ain't like it's a perverted thing. He would just tell me. He said, it ain't like we was running around looking for children. He said, it's almost like no sexual crime over there. He said, it's almost like don't even exist. And I said, wow. He was like, so he was just kind of telling me um, about, how they work. And he was just like, yeah, he said, man, he said, and asked him, I said, so over there being a virgin, man, it's like a woman being a virgin. It's like, but he said, that's normal. He said, because if they found out she's not a virgin, he said, if he marries her and she's not, he was like, that's almost like, that's just like corruption. It's like, man, the family gonna have to pay him for him to keep her. I said, get the fuck out of here. He said, yeah, man. He said, it's a serious thing, man. He was just like, I said, what about adultery? He was just like, well, he said the same thing. He said, if the woman is found cheating on her man, he said, which you almost never hear. He said, but she can be stoned literally to death, killed, or she goes to prison for her to repent. I said, get the fuck. I said, what about the man if he sleeps with another man's wife? He said, well, first of all, before he even get to the court, he said if people found out, they shoot his ass. They would shoot him or he get locked up. It's one of the two. And he was like, he said, that's how they work over there, man. It's a serious thing about families. And he said, and the women barely even show legs, man. He said, they can't even really show no legs and stuff. He was like, because he said, the women around here in the States, he said, they just be considered whores. Like, he said, that's just normal. Like, he said, meaning if they look like these kind of women here, he said, they just whores. Everybody know that. He said, but they don't have really women. He said, there may be some, yeah. He said, but they're not. He said, you don't know of them. You know what I mean? So you got to actually go and look. He said, but in their culture, it's serious that the women, find their man and be under them to help them and help them build, raise a family. He said, that's like a serious cultural thing. I'm like, damn, we fucked up. And we out here marrying whores. I'm like, I started thinking about that shit, man. I was just like, I said, we so used to just fucking whores and just women been passed around. Like, but over there, they get locked up or killed. You talking one body. Let that shit sink in, man. I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, damn, yo. So I was just thinking about that shit. I'm like, and you have children, you can have children. They have the daughters, they can get pregnant 15, 16, which is kind of normal. That wasn't nothing to flare at back then. You know what I mean? Now it's just like, well, what did you? I'm like, women think they're young at 30. I'm like, bitch, you're done. You 5 years away from being geriatrics pregnancy. Let that shit sink in, man. He said his wife is a medical surgeon now. I think at John Hopkins. And he said she don't put him down and she supports him. She said she encourages him to keep the business going and, she helps. She said, but she cooks dinner. She do everything for the family. She makes. I said, she's a fucking surgeon. Now you got 3 or 4 baby mamas that don't do shit. Won't cook you a fucking sandwich. Think about that shit for a second, man. And I was thinking about my own life. Just like, man, all the women I know. I said, I didn't have total bad ones, but they weren't like that. They weren't trying to, he said his woman is a medical surgeon, man. And my baby mother used to be mad at me, throw my food in the plate, and just in the microwave, just sitting there. You know what I mean? Like, I think back at that, I'm like, yo, this is the kind of treatment I was getting. Like, she laying up in my robes and clothes and having a good old time. Did her hair. She living in a nice house, driving any car she want. And I was getting treated like I wasn't shit. And those women, man, they value the chastity of their women, man. That's very important. If they said she found out she wasn't a virgin, man, they have to pay him to keep her. Please keep her and take care of her, please. That's nasty work right there, man. And it's like you just think about shit like that, and it's like we dealing with bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I want you guys to understand your value, man, as men, and start respecting your phallus, man. It's shit that I always talk about. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we have to do better. I was just thinking about the shit tonight. Yeah, it wasn't nothing too heavy. I didn't really want to be on it too long. I wanted to just see what's up with you brothers on a Friday night. Some of y'all brothers is out simping, chasing 304s. You know how we do. You know, you know what we do. But yeah, man. And he's also telling me how, um, how they pick the husbands, and the father passes on, and we kind of know all of that shit. But he was just saying how she can't not be no virgin, man. Like he said, I said, what about the men? The men, he said, well, there's no real way to find out the woman. I mean, the man is not a virgin. He said, but really it is. He said because the men are not. They're not. They're not over there just fucking around. You know what I mean? So they're not doing it because they can get in trouble. Uh, even sleeping with women without the responsibility of taking her. Because if he's taking her virginity and he's not being responsible for her, he said that's a big deal. So he said a lot of the men, he said, what we call are virgins. He said, but that's not like a big thing over there, you know. Cliff top, you know. So shout out to Scant with the Cash App, the support tonight, my brother, man. Appreciate you, bro. Much love, man. Much love, man. Much love. And yeah, so I think about that, and I think about the disciplines and practices, man, that we really got to get our mind out of just thinking about pussy. So I'm done, man. Like I enjoy women. I enjoy the beauty. I enjoy their company. But just trying to stick my rod in them now, it's just kind of, you don't get nothing out of that, man. You know what I'm saying? And he said Friday show is what we needed. That's what you needed, JF. I don't like this new format that they going. He said that's what we needed. It's like, and we we just keep accepting bullshit, man. As men, yo. I'm like, yo, and part of this is our problem too, because we too geeked up and eager to just have sex so damn much. Like, as men, we have no control. And I was just listening to this brother talking, man. He was just like, you know, he says all about his family and building a legacy and building that, and building what he's doing. And he asked me why didn't I want to keep my hair salon. I said part of it too because I never wanted one, and I'm doing other things. You know what I mean? I'm a cultural guy. He said I can see that. He said I look at your designs. I look at what you're doing. He said I can just see how you carry yourself. He was like, you got it. He was saying that. He was like, I can see, and he had a lot of respect for me. And I appreciate that. I had a lot of respect for the brother, but I encouraged him, man. And that's what I'm saying to you guys. Y'all got to keep these niggas be saying keep the foot on these 304s. Y'all hear these dudes saying that? You as black men on my channel, y'all need to keep the foot on society. It's that y'all are elevated men over here. You guys are going to take society to the next level. And we can't do that with these 304s, man. You can't do it. You got to become righteous men at the utmost, man, and stand up men, man. We got to do it. Them days of just chasing behind used vag is insane. These dudes be interviewing. You seen these interviews? These dudes be doing interviews with fucking whores. I'm like, really? I'm like, just the brain cells are talking to them. Like, what? It's just too much simping going on. It's just ridiculous, man. I got a phone call tomorrow morning with a friend of mine. Her one of my clients. She's a good client too. She supports me big time. She wants me to talk to her cousin because her cousin had stuff featured in magazines and with her product line, and she needs my help with just trying to, get things going. And I'm like, wow. So they got a lot of respect for my mind and what I do. And I'll talk to them in the morning. Then I have clients that I have to do to school tomorrow. Then, just kind of getting things done, man. Getting ready for the show, May 4th. But this is what my mind be on. You see what I'm saying? I'm getting pulled in so many directions because these women respect me. You respect my mind. And for them to be calling a black man, straight one, for advice, that tells you a lot. I'm going to be honest with you. That tells you a lot. And I respect the sisters for doing it because these are sisters doing it. Supporters. And like I said, I haven't got one call yet. Even some brothers, man, that ain't trying to do no business, and that's what I be telling y'all. I got women that's doing it. And I tell y'all that last week, and here I am, got another one. I said, man, so I can't be mad too much at these women like most guys, man. I just can't. I really can't. I'm gonna be honest. I got to be honest, man. And it's not because they're paying me. It's none of that. They really, shit, if a man called me, he wanted to, we want consultation, want to pay, so they paying. So they doing what they supposed to do. They not complaining about my price. They see I'm worth it. They see the work that I'm doing. But like I said, man, I didn't really want to be on here too long. Let me see. I open it. If anybody want to call and just for chop up sake. But what's your thoughts on that? What I was saying about my friend. Y'all pretty quiet in the chat. Yeah, he said Dre said we dealing with trash in America. Yeah, man. Garbage. Straight fucking garbage. Yeah, he was just like, the women cover up, and he said because they show the show for their husbands, which is true. That goes to the part that I was telling him. And I said, I talked to my men about the woman had to be an is woman. And he was like, what's that? I said, she is either inspiring or service to you. Either the two. And I said, it'd be great if you had both. I said, but in this culture, you'd be lucky to get one of the two. You get both is a super bonus. I said, see, your wife's covered. She could send you pictures of her and get you excited while you're at work, motivate. You know what I mean? Like, she not out here sharing. He said, he said it's logical. He said, what you out here showing all that for? Like, for who? For what? And that's a logical. See, we didn't been so 304'd out that we don't even understand the logic behind that. You know what I mean? Like, we kind of, what's wrong with little? She's showing a little cleavage. I mean, come on, dog. I just had to. And he telling me, he like, what's the point? Why is she showing this to who? For what? I said, that's a good, logical, old school understanding. But we so used to 304s, man. We don't know. We don't know what's coming or going. Our mamas dressed like that, sisters. Shit, some of our brothers. Shout out to KJ's in the building. My brother KJ's in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. So, yeah, after seeing that, man, I'm kind of like, yeah, I can't do it. I leave the 304 to y'all. That stinking rock box. Yeah, the rock box. I mean, think about it, man. We dealing with women that's been passed around, yo. Like, that shit crazy. That's why women like that can only be either the two. Inspiring you. Okay, maybe she do look good. Inspiring me to do something. I don't even really want to just fuck her. You know what I mean? Maybe we had sex every now and then, but it ain't really that deep. She got to be inspiring you. When you go out, she coming. All right, wear this. I want you to look like this. And that inspires men to do. That's supposed to inspire you to create, to motivate. You can send her on if you want. Then the other one's service. She's really ready there to help you and see the things you need. Like you said, hey, I thought about you. I know you work hard. I got your favorite thing. I'm like, what? I got you some crabs and this and that, whatever you like. You know what I mean? And she's like, yeah, I want you. I made it, or I picked it up for you. I just want you to come over and eat it and enjoy it. I'm like, damn, like, hey, I just want to come over, wash your clothes or do something for you. I'm like, damn, yo, that's like, those are gems. We don't get that no more. And if we do, it's for a reason. It ain't really for you. I bitch be like, oh, can you give me $1,000 my rent due? You be like, what the fuck? I mean, just a gesture without nothing really other than doing it for you. Y'all can sit here and cap if you want to, but that ain't normal in today's Western woman at all. I don't give a fuck how nice she is. And then my other friends are coming, my millionaire friends from Greece. Man, I told you about them, that couple. They're coming. They hit me up on Instagram like, hey, man, we be there on the 15th. We really want to see you and really, we're going to come. We just coming there to see you because they headed to Texas. They want to hang out with me on the 15th. I'm like, man, I can't wait to see them, you know? That's my circle. Afghans, Greek, Asians. I got a couple brothers that's on here on my chat, like KJ, Timothy Davison. Shout out to those brothers, that I speak to on a regular, but ain't got no real circle, man. Told you, when you become a productive man, shit, your circle get almost non-existent. What do you say? Corey Holcomb said, let's see. Yeah, Corey Holcomb said, your woman is pretty much uncomfortable with the moves you're making. You're not being a man. I'm feeling that today. Wow. That's some real shit. He said, if your woman isn't pretty much uncomfortable with the move you're making, you're not being a man. That's some real shit, man. He said that today. He said, I was feeling that today. That's some real shit. Let's see. You say we at all. You ain't lying. Nah, you said if you poison me, yeah. I mean, we on that type time now. You right about that, bro. That's some real shit. Yeah, you right. You gotta be careful with that now. So we in some really tumultuous times now, man, and we just have to understand that. I want you guys to be fully aware of that. And so, but on a good note, like I said earlier, your boy has been invited to perform, show his showcase at Norfolk State May 4th on the big stage, Jumbotron, main view, with your boy Pharrell Williams from Louis Vuitton creative director, Hugo Boss, Ralph Lauren, some other designers that they're featuring. So I'm on the list. So that's coming up. I've been working so hard trying to get shit done for the show, though. I ain't even gonna sit here in front. So, but I will need y'all support. Let's see what brothers come through. Last time I tried, niggas ain't support, so I had to kind of go another way because I really kind of needed the support. But trying to give brothers a chance to support each other by being a doer. So I'm trying to raise. My goal was just $500. I'm like, come on, and that's only for, again, my staff crew, my team that I need help, my assistants, to go ahead and just kind of put them in a room and pay them a little something for the day, and that'll help me out. So that's my show goal. I mean, that's my goal. Just $500, dog. We got till May 4th. We got 3 weeks to raise it. If I can't raise that from the brothers, man, we in bad shape as black men. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting support from gay men, foreign men. It's like I gotta be able to get support from the brothers. So we're gonna try just a $500 benchmark. Ain't nothing pricey at all, So can we work with that, fellas? Can that something we can do? Is that feasible? KJ in the building. What's up, bro?
What's up, my dude?
What's good, bro?
Man, I missed the topic tonight.
Oh, no, I ain't stay on long. It's only been a half an hour, but I was just talking about the conversation I had with one of the guys that work with me, the Afghanistan brother. He married, and he was just saying how, just with their women and Like it's just different, man. Like they have to be virgins. If they not, the fucking family pays you to keep her and please take her. Like I'm like, man, what a difference, yo. We just date whores. Like we didn't used to. We used to it. And I was just sitting there thinking about it. I said, I just wanted to share that with y'all because we was talking about some deep shit. He was just saying how they can go to jail, and I'm like, dang, or even be stoned. Like he said, that's a real thing. You can be stoned to death. I'm like, dang. But
Man,
infidelity, I'm like, yo, we way off of that. These bras just get ran through like we normal. We wipe her up, get her pregnant. I'm like, yeah, that's crazy, yo. We crazy over here. We mentally ill.
yeah, but I give that. I don't, man. I don't really. That's not our fault per se. I
Nah,
mean, we got. I think we have the human choice to make different decisions. But when you look at it, man, and you look at the trauma people have that's passed down, you know, like nobody gave Black people or African Americans therapy after slavery.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we wasn't debriefed. Like we kind of just took, so I kind of have, I mean, in retrospect, yeah, I get it, bro. It's messed up. But at the same time, man, that's just what we came into this lifetime with.
But here's the thing. I had these conversations with people. I do get it, but at a certain point, how long are we gonna say that? Another 100 years? I mean, just give me a benchmark. Another 100, another 200. Like, how long do we keep going with that? You see what I'm saying? Like, does it?
Yeah, and I feel you on that. And I ask myself the same, so I ask the same thing, but I don't think it's gonna change, bro. At least I don't think it's gonna change for a long time. When I say a long time, I mean like hundreds of years. Unless something drastically happens to where everything kind of gets like we have some type of global catastrophe, you know.
Damn, we said a global catastrophe.
Yeah, like that's the only way, bro. That's the only way we're gonna reset ourselves to our natural standard, like, or
And
let's say the
and
standard
you
of man and woman.
and you know what? You actually may have a point. That might actually be true. That may be, especially when it comes to us, or as Black men, we need to carry our seed and our consciousness to another host to carry out our vision, carry out our lineage. We can do that because it's our seed anyway. So that's what I'm telling men to do. It's like, all right, if that ain't gonna work, because I'm damn sure I can't take it no more. I'm sick of it. Like shit don't. It's nothing appealing about it at all to me anymore. It's almost dangerous. It's like, man, fuck that. It's like I get tired of eating McDonald's every night. It's like that shit. I need some healthy food now. Healthy woman, healthy culture of females to raise your kids, to cultivate your seeds. It's like this shit is ridiculous. It's like a headache.
Hey, it's funny that you mentioned this because I was having a conversation with a good friend of mine yesterday, um, and he got engaged,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like a young dude, like 34. She like 29.
Uh-huh.
He's first generation. He's from Ghana, but he's first generation American, and his mom is from over there. So they grew up fairly middle class, so he didn't start interacting with like African Americans maybe till like his middle school years and up.
Yeah.
But and we was having these conversations, but his fiance, I haven't met her yet, but he speaks highly of her. She's white and like uh some type of Spanish. She would pass for a white chick. Like her mom is like from Peru. Yeah, mom's from Peru. Dad is white American. He was asking me, just about the Black women and shit, like American Black women and stuff like that, man. And cause he generally doesn't know, just asking about why they is the way they are.
Damn. Deep shit.
Yeah, and just things he's witnessed himself. And I'm like, bro, like this stems from It's just passed down, man. Like, and then when you look at the men, and another reason I think it's gonna take, I know I'm kind of scattered, but another reason I think it's gonna take a catastrophe, bro, because the women run the men off naturally. Like
You
they
said they
gonna
run.
find a reason.
Oh, you said they run them out. Oh yeah,
Like they gonna find a, most of them anyway. But and I was telling him, it's not necessarily like the black women started it, but it's become an American thing, American woman thing here on out.
yeah.
So yeah, man, like I don't know, it's. But I hate. But on the other hand, man, I hate also to, like, I love my skin. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
I want to see myself in my children,
But that's what I'm saying, right?
and I hate the fact that I have to even contemplate going outside of the race or whatever. But that's a big ass contemplation, though. It is, man, just to make sure that my seed lives on and
Yeah,
it's
it is.
healthy. So
That
I'm
is.
hoping that I run into an outlier. But
I
then,
mean,
all right, okay, let's say I run into an outlier. But then I still got to worry about the culture, like
yeah,
the
that's
culture.
true.
But that comes into like how you raise your kids, though. I think you know what I mean.
Yeah, it does. I mean, at the end of the day, it comes down to that. You know what I mean? And but that's why the woman you have in your life is very significant, and you play a major role in that shit, man. You have to become your own culture within your family, and that's why the woman you choose is very important, man. I mean, I used to hear people saying that, but I really understand that shit now. It's like, because if you're a man of principle, you're a man of value, you're a man that's about something, man, you ain't gonna, man, you shit. You gonna have to have the right woman that can help you, man. You gonna have to have the right woman that can help you cultivate your lineage, man. And so that's very fucking important. But if you just out here fucking, which most people doing, getting bitches pregnant, that's why they just want to get abortions all day. Because they don't value your lineage. They don't value you. Let's go kill this kid. We were just fucking. We was drunk. So let's have abortions. You know, it's crazy, man. Man, he was saying it. He said over there in Afghanistan, he said getting abortion. He said if that's found out, he said you could be jailed for that shit. I'm like, damn. I asked him about that. He said that's like non-existent. Like if that happens, it's like for emergency or some shit. But he said other than that, that ain't normal. I'm like, damn, yo, what a cultural difference that is.
Yeah, I know, man. I'm hoping I can find one of these outliers. And then it's funny because yesterday when I was leaving the gym, I was seeing this chick. She was standing on the, she was walking up. She had just got her car. I thought she was about to cross the street. I'm like, damn, man, this chick like a good outlier chick that I could talk to. And funny thing is, she was waiting on the big ass white dude.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and he wasn't even like. And I was thinking like, okay, she looked kind of well put together. You know what I'm saying? She looked like she's about something
Wow.
just from her appearance. But dude didn't even. I'm like, that's kind of like a mismatch. But I'm like, yo, they'll take anybody that's not us. You know what I'm saying? So
Damn.
I
That's
thought that was funny.
crazy.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. I was like, damn, bro. I want. I normally don't holler at chicks on the street, but she gave me call to pause to be like, yo, this chick might be a little outlier chick. Let me say something. But I
Damn.
did kind of
And look,
held back, and she
and
was.
look how that shit turned out. She was with some big old frumpy white dude.
Yeah, tall. Yeah, tall. I was like, okay, that's what you like. That's what you like. And then it's
I,
funny because it's one time I was walking in my parking lot and there's two Keishas that was in the parking lot. They looked at me, they looked at my shoes, and they're like, "Oh, he don't fuck with black chicks."
what?
Yeah, that's what they said.
Based on your shoes?
My shoes, I had some Vans on. That's some black Vans on, man.
That's crazy. But they mess with a white dude with Vans.
Yeah, two Keishas, bro. Like, oh, he don't fuck with black dudes. I mean, black chicks. I was like, oh shit,
That's crazy.
that's funny. It's like, nah, not y'all, Con. Y'all ain't got a shot in hell.
Because you got on some Vans. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn, yo. That's what I'm saying, though, bro. So you understand what I'm saying. I mean, I understand it's a cultural thing, but it's so bad. It's too trashy to me now, man. I can't anymore. I have no interest in participating in none of that shit. I just
But I don't
don't.
also, but you know, as a dude that dated white chicks and was married to one, I don't necessarily like being around them either. Like, because when I say them, I mean like their culture.
Yeah.
Because it's a different feeling when you the only black dude or a few in a group. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
that's not comfortable either. And I realized that I'm like, dude, I don't want to hang out with these people. like
Yeah, I've
that's
been in those situations before, and you're
yeah,
right
I'm like
about
I
that.
don't yeah, like that's not that's not because it's too much because I haven't dated any other like ethnicity really outside of white. I mean, I kicked it with a chick from El Salvador for a little bit, and I even went to one of her family functions.
How was
And,
that? They probably looking at you crazy.
and you still
They kind of funny style.
yeah, you still the outsider,
Oh, for
right?
sure. And sometimes they can be worse.
Yeah, so it's like whatever you choose, you have to be uncomfortable, especially when you not. I'm saying not in your own domain, in your home or whatever, but especially when you linking up with them and like gathering, especially from her side or whatever, it's still gonna be a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know, this is my experience as of late. I'm not saying it's always gonna be like that, but sometimes, bro, it can just be uncomfortable. You know, so
My
yeah,
man,
take all that in consideration.
my man JF just said, he said, at this point, I'm gonna get me a fine natural Ethiopian wife. But some of them, man, I can tell you firsthand, they acting Americanized now. I got them as clients, I got them as friends. I'm like, they starting to be just as bad.
I think it's funny that you say that because I think the whole globe is moving towards that way. Because America sets the precedent for how people act for the most part, and I
Yeah.
think it's really just engulfing like this a cloud is about to engulf the whole globe.
Hey, but remember on one of my remember I did a live stream a while back and I said that it was probably like a couple years ago. I was like, man, I said whether people understand this or not, I said we still have a global impact on goofy shit or not. Like people still want that proves that we are the real people. Like we are the Hebrews that they talk about. We are those people. That proves it to me. Even in our goofy state, we still influence everybody. So that tells you right there. You don't need no more evidence than that. We influence the world, whether it's goofy or not.
Yeah. So I think, bro, I think it's just really a matter of time, man, for everybody to be else. Not everybody, but I'm saying a big percentage of the global chicks that's gonna be on the same thing that our women on. You know, give
Right.
it another 5, 10 years. You know, for it to hit really settle in. So, but I think that the more that this globe spins, bro, the more degenerate it's gonna get. And
Dang.
I mean that from like, and the reason I think that is because it was never supposed to be. I guess you got the 100 years of peace or whatever at some point, right? Or however long that peace is supposed to be before things just really go to hell on Earth.
Right.
But I don't think it's supposed to get any better. Like I just don't. Like I don't think that. Because even when you have that peace, you only having the peace for a certain amount of time. You know what I'm saying? I guess before Christ comes back, if that's how you want to put it. But I
Well,
don't think. Oh, go ahead.
no, I'm gonna say, well, the Christ is really your consciousness.
Yeah,
It's not somebody coming out the sky like people say. It's your consciousness. So you skating on the facts, but the truth. That's why I said we're in the age of knowing. And Christ even said, "Go into follow the man with the pitcher of water, in the house of the pitcher of water," which is uh, the Aquarius age. So we're in the age of knowing, which is why it is about that time. So you close to what you're saying. That's to being facts. Uh, but it's really up to us because you are the Christ. It's your consciousness.
yeah. But I mean, I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer or nothing like that. And I hope for the best all times. But I don't think that. I just don't think that things are gonna get any better. And when they do, I think it's I just don't really see that because I think that at some point, man, the world is gonna try to go to the one world government. You know, then you're really starting to get into the have and the have nots. You know what I mean? So
Oh
color is
yeah.
not gonna be an issue at some point. So I don't really. I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but that is kind of my viewpoint on that.
I mean,
You
there's some
know,
truth to that. I agree.
so it's just
Hopefully,
like,
hopefully it all come crashing down before that happens. But you might be right though.
yeah. So I think we really need like we're gonna need like a big alien intervention, man, for some shit to really change. like
Yeah.
to really get on it, man. And because even when I'm scrolling through Instagram, I see some fine ass Asians on there. Some of them be filters, I think, but still, bro, they hit it the same way. We all looking at the same thing,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know.
I mean,
So
I
I
agree.
don't really know what to. I just don't. I don't know what to make of it, man. I just think. I mean, I'm hoping my life becomes more meaningful as as I progress.
But
And I try to be a ray of sunshine for people that are in my life.
I just think that it's just too many simps. And I said that before. I think I get what you're saying, but I still believe before all of this comes crashing down, the Christ consciousness is going to kick in. It don't take everybody though. Just keep that in mind. It only take a handful, uh, uh, 1% of that consciousness to kick in, and that can affect. In fact, okay, I'm gonna even go to my boy. I mean, he be wilding, but Kanye, he's one man. But look at the effect that he's having. Like he's having a major effect on a lot of people, and really, what he's doing. Like people may be, oh, he's annoying, but like you can't stop talking about him. People are still. He's a one man wrecking crew at this point. So I'm saying that to say that imagine if all of us kind of had that kind of mentality, talking about just in our own personal lives about being who we are, righteous men and just being stand up dudes, that can change a whole society, just a few of us. So you don't need everybody. That's another thing I try to tell brothers, man. It ain't gonna take everybody. A lot of them gonna be gone. It says it in the Bible, 2/3. That's a lot of people, man. So it's like, who cares about them? So it's you. It's your consciousness. Your Christ consciousness is going to kick in, and it's going to be through your seed. That you're going to cultivate the rest of the world. I really believe that, and it is war. This is a war going on, major. Yeah.
Yeah. No, man. I hope things don't escalate. And I hope things are stable. But the more that you look up, but I really think, man, if we something else that I wish that would happen is if we get a big ass EMP that come through, bro, that knock out our technology. We go back to horses and carriages for a little while.
Yeah.
Like this technology, man, really messed up some stuff too.
Oh yeah,
You
it
know what I
did.
mean?
No, it
It
did.
really
Without a doubt.
it Yeah, we got some great things, but man, I think it's done a little bit more harm than good as far as just like people's morality and stuff like that. We have too much access now.
That's true.
And,
We do. We got too much.
so that's kind of something I've been telling people. Like, yeah, man, I hope an EMP come through, man, and we just go back to horse and the carriages for a little while. You gotta actually be creative, use our brain, bro, and get back to a nice standard of man and woman and child and living.
Yeah, it can happen, man. I just think that again, you gotta do it through your consciousness, and you have to see it, you gotta believe it, you gotta feel it, and you gotta walk in that. You gotta walk in it as if it's already done. And don't really want a whole lot of shit. Just want to be your own person, your own thoughts, your own, how you move, because it's going to come back around. And what's for you is for you. It's going to work just like that.
Yeah. So yeah, man. But yeah, that's my thoughts on that.
Oh
On
nah.
another on
Mm-hmm.
another note, man, I have this you know, it's a dog trainer, man. You know, and even dealing with the fashion, I be running into the fine ass females, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I ran into this chick, man. She dropped her dog off. 30 days later, she when she first dropped her dog off, she came with her sister and her niece. A quick little interaction, and then she picked the dogs up. 30 days later, she came by herself. Man, and she fine, bro. 25, and I'm thinking she's gonna be there for like 10, 15 minutes. Man, she could end up staying with me, bro, for like 2 hours.
What was y'all doing? Just chopping
Just,
it up? What?
just talking, man. We were just
Yeah,
talking, man, and
that's a good sign. Like meaning that she,
fine little Latina.
yeah, they
And
searching now, man.
so, I poured out what she doing, sample to see what's up with her. As far as what she doing, I'm like, yeah, I gotta put this shit to work.
Right.
I was like, so are you making t-shirts? She told me she got the like the press machine, where she can do printed t-shirts. So I'm gonna have her make my logo and stuff, t-shirts on that, and invite her out to the movies or something just to see where she at.
Yeah.
Then I linked her with
The
another chick
movies.
I'll be talking to.
The movie's a bad idea because you're just sitting there quiet.
Yeah, man, I want to go see Sinners, man.
You go see what?
It's a movie coming out called Sinners
Who's in that?
with Michael B. Jordan.
Oh yeah, I did see something about
Yeah,
that.
bro, I want to go see that, man. So if she come along, she don't come along, I'm still going to see it.
When that come out?
Next Saturday, next Friday.
Yeah, I might go see that. My damn self. Give me something to go
Yeah.
see.
So it looked like it's on some extra, some supernatural type stuff. Dealing with the music and frequencies and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I
So
might check that out then.
yeah, so yeah, man, I'm gonna invite her. See what
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, just because I'm going out anyway.
See, oh yeah, you gotta tell me how that go. Shit.
Yeah, so
Yeah, man. Shit. But that's what's up, man. But yeah, I mean, shit, that's some good stuff. Oh, but I don't know if you know, I'm doing the show, man. I don't know if you heard it. I'm doing the show. I think Pharrell Williams for to show some stuff. Ralph Lauren. So it's a pretty big deal. Said they're gonna do because they sort of been doing something in the water. It's like a big. I don't know if you heard of it. They do it in Virginia every year. Pharrell Williams at the beach. Everybody comes. Lil Uzi. I mean, we like a big deal. Like every celebrity around everywhere normally come. But they're doing it at Norfolk State. I heard they didn't get all the permits, so they're doing like a big event there. So I was invited to show my collection on the main stage. So that's pretty dope. So I'm gonna have video and stuff for y'all.
Yeah, when is the show?
May 4th.
Okay.
Yeah, and they talking about, man, I saw the VIP tickets $250 or something like that. $250. I'm like, woo. I said, yeah, they trying to hit people in the head.
Hey man, send the information, man. I'm gonna see if I can make it out.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna post it on my community post. Yeah,
May 4th.
yeah, that's a Sunday.
Yeah, man. I think Virginia Beach was like maybe 6 hours from here.
Yeah, it's probably like 6 hours from there, from where you at. Yeah, something. Yeah, probably. Yeah, like 6 hours. Yeah,
Yeah.
but from me to you is 3 hours. From me down there, it's like 3 hours too. So it's like 6 hours.
Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, man. All right, man. I'm gonna stop
All
toting up the
right.
lines, man.
Nah, that's all good. I'm about to get up off here anyway, though, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna do something on Sunday. We chop it up on Sunday.
All right, bet, bro. Have a good night.
All right, you too, fam.
All right, peace.
All right, man. KJ in the building. Yeah, man. Hey, Timothy, what's good, fam? On the esoteric level, the terror's good or bad, what it do is good. Oh man, that's gonna be a whole nother show. I had to chop it up about that. I talked a little bit about it. That's a whole nother dynamic. I'm gonna get on that. Probably gonna get on it tonight. I'm about to shut it down. But yeah, but we're gonna talk about that. That's a good question. It's really 50-50. It depends on how you look at it. But absolutely, fam. Glad you up in the building, no dog. Good to see my man Timothy. But yeah, man. But we're gonna chop it up on Sunday. I'm gonna do a show on Sunday. I'm ready to get up off this line though. But anyway, y'all, man, I appreciate y'all coming in. You know, good chop up. You know, that's something light, but thought provoking. And yep. So I love you guys, but I'll talk to you guys Sunday. All right, peace.